No. Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is One Military Camp, a game that's just entered early access. And as a result of it being early access, you can't do the sandbox yet. That's coming soon, apparently. So we're going into the camp. What is it? Oh, I'm going to build a military base and take over the world. Or rather, rescue the world from... Who am I kidding? I'm going to take over the world and his evil henchmen and all business. Going to give my military organisation a suitable name. This is going to be Freedom, in capital letters, Incorporated. Yeah, because I'm all about the freedom at the end of a gun. So welcome everybody to Camp Freedom, the last bastion of freedom, hope and independence there is in this land that is troubled by all kinds of trouble. I don't know. There's a story in there somewhere. Anyway, the first thing I've got to do is give my my recruits somewhere to bunk down, and therefore a barracks is the best way to go. Now, each barracks can handle 7 people, and we're going to want a few more than 7 people. So I'll go with a couple to start with, because obviously every building has not only a running cost but an electrical cost to keep it going. Then we're going to need some private dwellings for our civilian contractors. That's your cooks and your maintenance people and all of that kind of jazz, the stuff that keeps the place ticking over. Hook it all up to a bit of road, and we'll be good to go for putting in some more of the facilities. All right, next we're going to want to get ourselves some electricity going on so that these people can feel a bit happier about their existence. And we don't want to put the electrical generator here because it makes an awful lot of noise. And your troops and troopettes are not so thrilled about having an electrical generator right outside their barracks. Yeah, you learn this stuff the hard way because it keeps them awake at night. And you go, really? That seems unreasonable. And you go, yeah, I know. They should be able to sleep through it. That's all part of readying yourself for war. But apparently no. Readying yourself for war does not include being able to sleep through loud noises. But hey-ho, that's just a thing. That's just something that happens. Right, let's continue the road out over here. Now we're going to need a supply yard to go alongside that. That's my fuel warehouse, which if we flip it around that way, will do nicely. We're going to want a maintenance building. To be able to move fuel from warehouse to power generator. So they've thought all this stuff through, you know. Next, let's get ourselves a canteen so that peoples can be fed. Where should we put it? I want it central because they're going to swing by the canteen on an intermittent, nay, regular basis. So we'll stick that in there. You get a heck of a lot of cash to start off with. And that's fine, because you need a heck of a lot of cash to get set up. We're forming a military base. This is not some kind of Cub Scout arrangement. No. No, we're full on military. Research lab, probably a good idea, but not yet. No, we're not quite ready for it yet. The food warehouse obviously is going to sit next to the canteen, so that we can resupply when we need to. Next up, we're going to need intelligence and strength training at the first 2 that we want. So we'll start our training over here, because there's a lot of training you have to do to big up your military personages. So we'll get that cracking. Right, I think we're about there. I will have undoubtedly missed something. Let's get supplies in. Supplies, yes, very good. Supplies, and we will just order from Just Gas. No, buy all 692, please. Or 692 worth. That's it. And then we'll also order food for the food warehouse. Yeah, there we go. Buy and thump that in from Top Bun. See, it's a pun. It's funny. Yes, it is. Right, so we now need to get ourselves some maintenance people and a chef. In fact, 2 chefs is what we're chasing. And to do that, we'll go and recruit some people. Recruits rock up on a regular basis, and you can look at their stats, or you can click on them more fully. Sadly, you can't rename them. I know, I'm as disappointed as you are, but to be honest, you don't interact with them too much. early on. Right, you're a jinx, which means you're going to get hurt on missions. So you are not ever going to go on a mission. You can work maintenance. In you come. Right, you are a sleepyhead and recover stamina slower while sleeping. You're fired. Right, not interested. Take yourself home. No, that's it. No, this is not the gig for you, princess. Now, you're a researcher, which I would like to have a research. You know what? We should get the research building down. Yeah, let's get a research building down, because that way we can... You don't get skilled researchers turn up very often. So having one now, probably a good plan. They don't make a huge amount of noise, so we can stick them here. Now, the difference between the private residences and the barracks is your soldiers live in barracks, but they don't have to, right? Or rather, your soldiers always live in barracks, but your civilian kind of contractors, they don't have to. You can give them their own residence, which makes them happier. So researchers, chefs, all that kind of capering, you probably want to give them their own gaff. It will make them cheery. Where's he gone? Right, you're sat here. Right, hello, you're hired. Get to researching there, chummy. And research lab 1, yeah, private house 1, yeah, good, hired. Good. Have I got a chef? No. Right, okay, well look, I'll tell you what, you're going to be my first private. You're hired. And you're going to go and do some strength training. Good for you. Well done, son. Welcome to the army. You're a sleepyhead. No, out. Not interested. Just reject them. Just without any pause. You can be hired as well. You can go and do intelligence training. There you go. Welcome aboard. Congrats. And you get sick or injured regularly. Out. I ain't got time for that. No. Just pull yourself together. I haven't got a chef. We're going to have to wait for the next busload of recruits to turn up. Maybe it's these people. Here we go. Let's see if we can hire us straight off the bus. What do you do? You're a party animal. That doesn't help me. Although, saying that, I do need an entertainment building so that they can all blow off some steam at the end of the day. Still don't have a chef. I've done this possibly in the wrong order. Maybe we have a party animal chef. Yeah, I mean, strictly speaking, I need 2 chefs so that we have people who work night times as well. But I mean, I'll worry about that in a moment. What do we got here? The infirmary. No one's ever going to get hurt because I won't let them. The entertainment building, which we will slap out about, yeah, that'll fit in there just lovely. Sweet. Oh, I'm overloaded on power. That's not a good sign. I'm going to blow up my power generator if I'm not careful. So we'll give it a bit of this and go. There we are. Just relax. Everybody relax. Yeah, and then you've got to hook it up onto the grid, otherwise they are not actually sharing the load, Master Frodo. No, they're not. Right, talk to me about my recruits here. Lamarcus Miller is a sleepyhead. I'm flipping it. Come on, party animal. You're going to be my chef. There you go.
All right.
Try not to fraternise any more than is absolutely necessary there. Party gal / chef. I'm not going to put El Sleepy in, or am I? I might. I mean, he's not going to join the active services. He's going to be a member of the staff eventually. Right, who we got here? Here's another sleepyhead. Oh, righty, Nora. Well, you were here first, so you can be my night shift operator. There you go. Okay, we're up. We're up and rolling 24 hours a day. This is a good sign. I've burned about 1/3 of my initial monies already, but who's really counting? No one. Right, I'll establish a little bit more, and then we'll catch up with progress. But what's going on right now is we've got one person who's working in here. Look at him go. Prince Amir here. He's doing some strength training. He does actually need a goal. We'll set the goal as an artilleryman, which means he's going to need 60 strength before I can promote him, and I'll need the artilleryman building in order to make that happen. Over here in the Train Your Smarts department, you're going to end up being a comms officer. So you should get to work on that. Yeah, okay, it's all good. Everything's fine. Probably need another maintenance worker, but I'm not going to be too rushed with that regard. Probably need a few more private residents as well. Night time is upon us. There is a day and a night shift available. Your troops initially will go to whether they were hired during the day or at night. Will depend on whether they're on the shift, but I can switch them over. So I've just hired another maintenance worker and a couple more troops. I have in total, hold on, I've got, how many troops have I got? I've got no, there's more people waiting to be enlisted. They can just hang on. I've expanded my power generation just to cover us for the future. And then we've got speciality zones. One for artillery. Oh, I should buy an artillery supply yard then, shouldn't I? Food warehouse. Got ammo warehouse about here. Yep, right next door. Because they get through ammo at a heck of a rate. The old artillery lads, once you let them start training properly, they just blow stuff up 24/7, and you kind of go, well, that is kind of what I hire you to do, but even so, could you keep it down a bit? And no, they can't keep it down at all. Right, I've got a couple of people who are about ready to go. So if we look at the rating, no, whatever it is, yes, Prince Amir anyway is ready to level up, which means he is now prepared to specialise. I told him he should specialise as an artillery chap, and you kind of go, yep, so he's ready to go and do that. Yes, sir. Now, what that means is that now he is good to go and get some artillery training. But more importantly, I can send him on missions, and missions are where you make money. So as you can see, I'm now losing 1,600 quid a day, which is it's not nothing. You gain money by occupying more map territories and by completing missions. This mission, for example, pays 6.5 Gs. It's not nothing. But will gain me an extra territory, yes, which is a good thing. Right, what's your main caper? You've finished your intelligence training, have you? Okay, right. Yes, sir. There you go. Go and get good at intelligence, would you? You haven't got a target set yet, and you're working in the intelligence centre. Okay. In fact, you are ready to be an intelligence operative, or rather, a comms officer at least. Shall I hold on to you for a bit? 2 comms officers, not a bad idea. Okay. All right. Yeah. Go on. Yeah, you're hired. Get some promotion in you. What about you? You have been working on your strength. Continue doing so. Yeah, I'm not setting any goal for you at the moment. You can continue training pretty much on your own volition, really. You don't need me to tell you what to do. Well, you possibly do need me to tell you what to do, because we'll go after the next training objectives in a moment, and you're just busy. You're working out as well. Good, flexing all the muscles that matter. Right, so here we go. Here's my my new candidates for recruits. Let's get a couple more in, and then actually no, let's build the training facility first, and then get a couple more in. To come and do the next style of training, which is going to be, we're going to go speed and accuracy are the next couple, and they will enable different classes of soldier. Now, you don't really see them in action. You send them off to go and do action-based things, and then they come back, and it's about making sure that you've got the right number of soldiers to fulfill everything that you need done. And that's moderately straightforward. As you can see, this is now lit white because I've got 2 prepared comms officers. Do need another artilleryman, though. So let's go and find someone who's currently doing strength training. There we go. Both these 2 lads are going like, oh, I hit things with my brains. And you go, well, that's super, isn't it? What are you up to at the moment? 44. What about your pal? Because I might redirect you on something else. Oh, you're flipping beefcake. Okay, right. You can go artillery. Specialise. Yes. Thank you. And then you should probably have moved on to a new building. Thank you. Smooth. Right. Let's shuffle you. Actually, beefcake, you can keep working on your strength there. But I'll get a couple of newbies in. Hello, Carlos. You can go and be recruited, but I'm going to put you on speed training. There you go. Right. Mubarak, you can go and do accuracy trace. It's picked it out. It knows I'm lacking. And then Oliver, you are a researcher. Tempting, but it's a bit of a luxury item at this stage. Yeah, no, let's do it. Let's do it. Luxury item or no, we're going to need the research. I'll show you research in a moment. And then Alexander, you can go and do speed. Thank you. All right, who else have we got here? Emily, well done. You can go and do, I guess, strength. Yep. Maybe I'll make you a tank driver in a minute. I'm not even joking. That's the thing that can happen. Good. How full are my barracks? 4 more spots available. Okay. All right. That's not so bad. Right. We can now send these team on a mission, at which point it zooms out to the map. And to go on a mission, you choose the people you're sending. This is the number of completed missions they've got there. All right, so none at the moment. And their skill in the discipline. Obviously, we'll send Fellow Girl here. Raquel, you can go on this one as the comms officer, and then the 2 artillery lads can go with you. This is our odds of success. I'm sure it'll be fine. Your base needs... Oh, I haven't built a heliport. All right, hang on, team. Better zoom back in. I'll show you a bit more of the map in a tick. Yeah, just get the heliport built. And we'll stick it out near the power plant. Because helicopters going near where you keep all your fuel, I think, is the safest thing you can possibly do. Yeah. I've clearly thought this through. Right, go. Right, so they go and do their thing, and you get a bit of a countdown while that's proceeding. Now, each of these buildings on the map, of which there are a multitude, contain additional gubbins. So here, for example, this is where I'm currently buying my ammo from, and they have a max limit of what they've got, which is worth keeping in mind. That's where I'm getting my food. That's where I'm getting my fuel. Over here, we won't know what these buildings are until we've been there at least once, and then it will give you, you might be able to get a cost saving on some of the resources you use, but just occupying the territory will give me better daily income. And we want that. Right, let's go and have a look at research. So, research is done. Your researchers earn you tech points, which you then spend on training. So we'll go with the explosive engineer. Yeah. And we'll go with the infantry specialist. Yeah. Right, that leaves me 300 in the bank, which I can't spend because I can't do anything with 300 at the moment. But it's all relative, because you not only buy new buildings or research new buildings, you also research the upgrades for those buildings as well, which is quite super. Let's put the specialist buildings up. I know it's just more money, but we're going to need it. So explosives over here, please. Yep, right about there. We'll be fine. Actually, well, you can put them in a row like this, maybe with a bit of a gappy corridor in between. So we'll put one down there, and then we'll put one next to it back here, and then we'll slap in some roads. Then they're going to bellyache about not having electricity. Yeah, I know, but it's a process. You've got to go through it a step at a time. You can't do it all at once. So inevitably you're going to bellyache about electricity. But okay, that's coming along. Super. Now later on, I'm going to get invaded by wrong-uns, and therefore I'll start to need to build out a defence force. But I'll be honest, when I played through this the first time around, I played about 3 hours and I never got invaded. So that's clearly something for a little bit later. Right. Okay. New recruits. I can do it from here, but I prefer going to see them in the recruitment centre. Hello, recruits. What do you do? You're sickly. You're fired. You, handy. You make for a great maintenance worker. I've got just the job for you. And you're a sleepyhead. Nope. No duds in my army. Nothing. I want all business all day. Yeah, you failed your physical, love, because you didn't wake up in time. And as for you, matey boy, you're just no. No, you, again, we took your pulse, didn't like it, kicked you out. Now, you're not stuck on having your military facility set up in this way. You can make it more attractive by adding occasional pieces of scenery. If you want a fence gate, right, like this, you can have one. Why? Just doesn't matter, does it? You can have one, and then, you know, surround the whole thing with a bit of military fence kind of idea. And obviously everyone's too stupid to realise they can just walk around the outside of the fence. But it cheers people up. It builds a bit of morale. You can splash out silly money on a big statue or some such, but I'm going to be a smidge more frugal than that. Mission's complete. Talk to me. Everybody's good.
Well done.
We have saved the cabbages and indeed the world. We may get a cutscene. There we go. Yeah, this is a hilarious interchange on the subject of cabbages. Yeah, see, look, he took away our cabbage and made us burn our... Yeah, yes, yep. A lot of good... Yes, it's great. Is a chap who wants a cabbage statue. There you go. Back to this guy. Why give me a pop-up of someone not saying anything? Huh? Huh? You're just wasting my time. It does not... They don't even give me a mission or anything afterwards. It's just a little bit of comedy to finish off your mission. And that's fine. I have finished off the mission, and so now we own this place, which allows me to buy medical supplies. Probably ought to buy that. And here, which will allow me to take out a bank loan. Splendid. My next... in the sandbox mode, you get random generated missions to go on. Here, you have to proceed in a kind of prescribed order of business. Although later on, it does open up multiple map areas at the same time for you to go and rummage. But I like the aesthetic of it. I do think it looks good, and it's got just about enough freedom for you to go and tinker around and have a jolly whizzy time. And therefore, I sort of am having a jolly whizzy time. This activity will not improve this specialist performance. You're doing maintenance. Yeah. We'll set him on the maintenance. Oh, the maintenance building's full. Shouldn't be if he's on the day shift. Maybe if I stick him on the night shift. Maintenance build? No. Doesn't make any difference. Well, go back to the day shift then. And I'll build you another... I'll build another maintenance building. This seems off to me. I think you can... you should be able to hot bunk various different buildings. Now, I mean, your buildings all wear down over time and you need supplies picking up and all of that kind of caper. But, you know, just but. You know? Just but. Right, where's he gone? I think that's him here. Here he is. Maintenance Jim.
Yes, sir.
He's working out. We don't want him working out. No. Go to the maintenance building.
Done, boss.
Good. Have I got an open house? Not unless we shove him in a barracks, which is going to demoralise everyone. I'll build him a little house. He should be so flipping lucky. Yeah, well, it's lucky or not, he is. Okay, actually, let's get a couple more little houses hooked up there. I think I've got the power. I do indeed have the power. We also need medical supply centre. Now, this is my infirmary. I've just built a physio to start with. Because why would you build more than that? A bit of physiotherapy. Now, this pingy circle that's going out there that's the radius that a delivery will infect with sound. There was possibly a better way I could have said that. However, I've committed now, and therefore here we are. Yeah, so the sound will negatively impact other buildings, particularly ones where people are asleep, and you want them to recover as much as possible while they're asleep, and that's all that business. You're the cook. You're working in Canteen 1. Did someone nick your house? Well, there you go.
Okay.
Have one of those. You can sleep in there. It's all good. Right, deforestation in the valley. We need a pair of gunners and a pair of and one explosives lad. Fine. Who's working in here at the moment? Mubarak.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mubarak. Let's set you a goal of becoming a gunner. Now, as you progress through the tiers, you got pilots and spies and tank drivers, and they need 2 skills leveling up. Then you can have snipers. Ooh. Juggernauts. You've watched too much Call of Duty, friendo. Hackers. Chemists and scuba divers and the naval commander. And then you're into the big stuff. Commandos, desert soldiers, snow troopers, and then super soldiers. Yeah. And instructors. Which are, you know, that's your end game kind of capering. Anyway, you can learn. What are you at the moment? 58 accuracy. You're almost there already. This is heartening. Who's working here at night? Hold on, no, we're good. That's strength training. Well, you lot hold on, because I'm going to turn you into pilots and tank drivers presently. Maybe not right now. How much strength have you got? Loads. All right, well, let's change your building then. Go and do speed and strength. Okay? All right. Thanks for tuning in. How about you, Emily? She's doing pretty well. Not quite there yet. Okay, well, that's okay. In the accuracy team, Mubarak has already been designated his level up when he's available.
Yes, sir.
Daiji is the bloke I was just looking at. Thank you. It's good that I remember this stuff. Wait. And then you've got Carlos. Yes, hello, Carlos. Are you about ready to become an explosives engineer? Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. And then I need a friend for you. Well, I say friend. I need someone else who's prepared to blow stuff up for a living. Set goal. Explosives. Go. Accept. Cool. I need another gunner. Alright, talk to me of recruits. Hello, recruits. I need 3 more of you to come and sign up. You're sickly. That's the one I won't touch. Right. You're a party animal. Well, I can probably live with that. You eat more food. You're sickly. Get out. I know. I would have chucked out pre-experimentation Captain America, but with good and to be fair, he was chucked out quite frequently as well. So no, I won't accept criticism in the slightest. What do I need? Do I need speed? No, I need accuracy. Right. Get to work. What about the party animal? We'll leave him on the dubious list. Simone, you can go and get to work on accuracy as well. Go. Go, 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 go. 64k left in the bank. Right, I've spent 2/3 of my wedge. I've got 8 research available. And hopefully we'll have some soldiers ready to go out and do the business fairly soon. Right, what do we got going on here? The infirmary level 2. So this is levelling up buildings that I already have. Then you've got more therapeutic stuff going on in there. Defensive buildings for when they decide to attack me later on. And these are ones we care about. So this is where we train our spies and our aviators and our tank drivers. Right. Hello. Yeah, I'll buy that. Thanks very much. Helicopters, man. Got to get some helicopters. Right, Simone's been working on the old accuracy range for a little while now, which means that she's ready to level up. This is a good thing. You can see why they go through so much flipping ammo. They're just, they're just firing away all the time there. But I mean, this is what it takes to become the best of the few, of the brave, of the best. Jamal is also ready to level up. What are you good at, Jamal? Oh, well, I mean, immediately after being promoted, it has to be said, I am sending you directly to the front lines, because I've now got everything I need for deforestation in the valley. So let's go and deforest the valley. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure that's what we're doing, but we're going anyway. Right, who are we sending? We'll send you. Well done. Who's that? Carlos. Well done. And then Simone, who's gone with the gone with the shades there because she means business. And in fact, they've both got the tactical sunglasses on because they know what's what and what's up. And I'm sure they'll tell me what's up when they get back, if they make it back, because they might not. They might fall horribly, fail horribly. They might everything might be horrible. I hope it isn't. It would be quite sad for them if it was. I'd have to write letters of condolence to their family and say that they were a great service to their everything. But that's all good. Keep an eye on the supplies. There, everything looks pretty good. The base is ticking along nicely. I've just got to keep an eye on the money before it runs out. I mean, I can do a little bit more research. Hello? What's this? What do you want?
Hey.
We got a virus. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I'm with you. Got it. Yep, got it. Yep, got it. Got it. Got it. Right, okay. He's only got a cold, but I haven't built the virus infirmary yet. I've only built the physio, because that's what they do to themselves most often. They go, oh, I've tweaked myself. Have you? Oh, that's a shame. Let's get you untweaked forthwith. Let's move the medic here. Yeah, hello. Move next door, would you?
Roger that.
Thank you. Right, and then let's go and find Captain Sniffles. There we go. You. Right. Go to the infirmary.
Copy that, boss.
There you are. Stay out of the way. Don't give it to anyone else. I don't need 2 doctors, although I could have 2. I should probably have 2 doctors, then I don't have to micromanage it. And this is a very micromanagey kind of a game. You have slow recovery from illness. Out. You're a jinx. Nope. Brianna is normal. You can be a medic. There you go. I knew I had one already. I just didn't know where. Hired. Congratulations. And then Farah and Brianna, let's put you in basic. Go on. Get in there. Off you toddle. I don't know what you're going to be yet, but go and get your skills up. It's important. Your country needs you. Well, I don't know if they do or not, but this private military organisation is suggesting that maybe you would be vital or similar. Right. How many have I got at the moment? Here we've got a list of how many operatives I currently have in each discipline. Now, 2 of my shootists are already out and about doing shooting stuff. Good. Yeah, so... Yeah, you could be an infantryman. I seem to recall that you need more infantry than you think you're going to need, which, admittedly, stands to reason. But no, we'll get you going. And largely, you wait until the mission parameters go. I need 3 of these and 2 of those. And you kind of go, well, I haven't got any of them. Right, we better get on with that then. What's your problem? Gabriel? Hello? What do you do? You're nothing. You're hired. Basic training. It's all important. Because chances are, one person didn't make it back from this mission. I reckon there's a fair chance that that's happened. But we'll find out presently. Here we go.
Good job, soldiers.
Yeah, there we go. 1 in the ground, 2 in the chopper. All right, well, these things happen. It's just as well I've just promoted someone. You've got bad news. Yeah, I know you're teaching me about dead soldiers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, they're not dead soldiers. It's more cheerful than that. They've been captured. Oh, no. Right, okay, yeah, good. Bye-bye. Hello. Oh, cutscene. There you go. Brace yourselves. This one's a banger. Wait for it.
Hey.
Wait for it. Come on. Yeah. No way. It's Foxy Spy Lady. Well, I never. Julie LaRue, who is part French, obviously, because all Foxy Spy Ladies are part French. I mean, I think it's written into the Constitution somewhere. Yeah. Just. If you play this, you can read this for yourself. But this level of evil genius hilarity is really, it's wasted on me. Because I've got an IQ in triple digits. Great. Okay, everybody's cracking on. Next, we're going to need another explosion dude to go and do this mission for Felony Girl. And we've got 15 minutes to get it done. I don't think I'm training any explosion dudes at the moment. What are you?
Yes,
You're
sir.
working on accuracy, or strength. He's in the speed building. Yeah, that's what we need. He's got a speed of 31. Nah, that's not what we need. All right. What about your compadre here? Where's the other one? There was another one in there.
Yes, sir.
Hello. How's your speed? No, you're still working on it. And you? You're brand new. Okay, fine. Is there really nobody else who works here at the moment? No. Both Farah and Dalji are newbies, but they're on night training. I need to see who's on day training so that I can, you know, be appropriate. Yeah, Felix needs a building.
Yes, sir.
What's your damage, Felix? You're a maintenance dude. You're assigned to build. Oh, you haven't got anywhere to sleep. Okay, well,
Copy that.
have one of the open buildings and stop your griping. You didn't have to ask my permission. You could have just gone to your manager and said, I haven't got anywhere to sleep. Because that's probably how he sounds. Mission's ready to go. Right, launch it. Hello there. Right. Now, both of my artillery chaps, they're veterans. So that's surely going to help them out. I want to give out medals. This explosive chap needs to rest.
Okay.
Which means that I am still short one. Okay. All right, fine. You're misleading me then. Still got to train up a third explosions bloke. This maintenance building has nobody working in it right now. That's okay. There's no need for tears. That's okay. Yeah, it's going to be fine. I've got some recruits here. Yeah, I have. Here's Jacques. He's sickly. Get out, Jacques. Next. Jessica. Hello, Jessica. No problems from Jessica. Right, for you, speed training. Go. All right, and then she seemed very thrilled to be part of the military. Well, it's the life. Oh, and you're an accuracy specialist who, you reduce your stamina loss if you train at night.
Yeah.
Well, I've got good news for you. That's exactly what I'm intending. See, I need another speedy. I need another speedy. One of you must be ready to
Yes,
rock and roll
sir.
by now. Set goal. I mean, you've already got strength training. It would be wasteful for me to make you anything other than a pilot, Dagil. Or Dalgil. Actually, I was fairly certain he was the guy with the special trait. Because everybody has, well, as you've seen already, some of them have traits which change things up a bit. And one of them had a trait that was heroic. Heroic. Which means they are far more likely to come back from a mission. And that's the kind of thing I can get behind. I don't know if it necessarily was. Actually, I don't know where I can get their HR files. Interesting. Have a look at the overall soldier list. Look at those who are training in a soldier kind of a fashion. Right. And then I want people sort by health. No. Hunger. Speed, please. Right. Oh, is it Dalgil or Dalgi? I can't tell. The font is very, very small. Farah is still practicing. Oh, here we go. 58 of 60. But he's already done the training to be a specialist, so I should let him be a specialist. 34. Farah's on 46. I've got 10 minutes to find someone. And I don't think anyone else is close enough. That'd be wasteful. Can I not change his role later? I honestly couldn't tell you. Yeah. It seems wasteful to put him into that gig. Farah's not a million miles off, but she only trains at night and it's almost daytime already. What about my pre-existing trained personage? Are you fit and ready for, rock and roll yet? Or what? Can I give you a training objective? Set goal. I can. Oh, well. That settles it then. Dow Jill, where are you, mate? Come here. Where did I leave him? I left him somewhere. He's around. He's busy. There you go. You.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Right. Become a explosives engineer, please. Yes.
Yes, sir.
There you go. That's made him happy, which makes me happy because I'm now going to send him off into peril. He's fresh and keen.
Copy that, boss.
I copy that too. Off your toddle. Go and make magic. Make good decisions. Come back in one piece. Or, come back peacefully. That would be just as good. Right, we've got some more training, research stuff available. So these are all logistics level ups, right? So the maintenance building means I can assign more staff. These will hold more resources. It's all useful, And then we've got the private house 2. Gives it better sound insulation, reduces probability of sickness and insomnia. Yeah. Level 2 canteen. Yes, yeah. You see, I mean, this is all. It's all stuff. It's all good. And then we can get all of these. Yeah. Do you want to know what the defensive stuff is? Okay, you got spy surveillance tower. The security hub. Anti-drone batteries. Guns. And then the shield inhibitor. Okay, shields. And then the optical camouflage inhibitor. So I guess it's when we talk defence, it's more about stopping people coming and monkeying with your business. Anyway, we'll get both the two that I'm going to need next, because we're going to need those next, and I should probably get those set up. And I think around here, for the next tier of research building is going to be, or training building, is going to be advisable. But there you go. That's the game. That's it. Okay, you now know everything you need to make an educated decision on, is this something you fancy giving a poke? It is out now on the early access sandbox mode. Other stuff's coming later as well. What other stuff? Great question. And they sent me a list, but I haven't read it. So it's in the list that they sent me. If you've got access to that, read it. Otherwise, it's probably on the Steam page, which I'll have left a link in the description below, because that's one thing I do have control over, other than my own lack of self-control, which theoretically I should have some control over. I've been Colonel Failure. I hope you like this kind of caper, and if you do, great. If you don't sweat it. Oh, look, there's more camera business. That's quite nice. That is quite nice. Oh, yeah. That's how jolly. Right, good. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.